versus BetBoom. Game number 1 for our last best of 3 here at Dream League Season 20. Just in time.
It's definitely, it's not an item that's going to feel bad to buy, but you're always holding it up against, okay, what other options did I have? GPK is going to leave behind a Satyr and like no health to rotate top. Really wants to find this timing.
Yeah, Nightfall turns into the Timber Saw.
Oh, nice
from
spike.
BeBoka, XXS.
He didn't even know GPK was there,
now
but got a double
run.
Earth Spike. Oh, I mean,
he has a lot of mana. But he goes right into a number of BetBoom players. Telekinesis back. They have the Reaper Scythe. And it is enough. And that is 9 minutes. First blood, I didn't realize.
Yeah. I think in this game, it's better to just really beef up. Like, he's going to go Radiance against the PL like we talked about. And then I'm assuming it's tank items.
Reaper Scythe. Will he choose the correct one? He does. It's not quite enough damage to get the stack, but the kill happens nonetheless.
You got to try to make some moves, and if they fail, then screw it. You were losing anyway. But if you're just letting them build up and build up, I don't think you're approaching any meaningful timing anytime soon. So how long do you want to wait? It's BetBoom taking the initiative. It's them finding the moves.
BeBoka is who they find.
He's gone.
Not going to bother with the Reaper. Nice Searing Chains, though, from SumaiL, but the Ghost Shroud keeping GPK healthy. He's going to be able to TP out in the face of danger. Toronto Tokyo will be the first kill of the game for Aster.
16 minutes it took. They're both...
The rune advantage continuing in BetBoom's favor. And now we're going to have a smoke from Aster.
Both teams are in the mines. One team is mining a coal mine. The other one is mining diamonds. That's basically what's happening here. Everybody...
Yeah, well, one is more useful than the other, so I don't even know what that analogy is supposed to mean. Toronto Tokyo is dead. Atos is the initiation, but GPK showing off his newly picked up Radiance, looking for the Reaper Scythe. That'll delete the Pugna as save. Nice impale onto 2. Illusion's doing a decent amount of damage from the Phantom Lancer. The GPK is just such a hard kill. Doesn't have Ghost Strike for another 12 seconds. This could be their opportunity to try to take him out as Nightfall. Okay, the burst damage is there. So GPK vanquished. And now Nightfall looks to be potentially next. He can pop the wand to get some mana. Does he have any escape mechanism? No. He was rooted and brought down. So,
all right,
a very good fight for Aster. You know.
Oh, what should the dire one give if the Radiant one gets
if Refresher Shard is, it's the worst of the two, right? Ag's better. So on the other side, the Aegis should be like half broken or something. You come back with 75% HP or something like that. There's got to be some balance in the Radiant versus Dire matchup, as we might have a clash of the Titans. XXX gets lifted, but you can see the Finger of Death almost deleting Rubik outright. Save finally does go down. Does have his buyback available as the BKBs galore pop by BetBoom as they run away with them. So they're the ones not interested in fighting right now. Ghost Shroud onto GPK. He's going to get Spirit Lance from afar. Still, this Tier 1 tower is up, but not for long, I'm sure. SumaiL takes it down, and now GPK is their main target. He's going to get bursted as well. Toronto Tokyo follows suit, so Aster, despite being at the net worth disadvantage, they barely take any damage that fight.
They pounce first, and BetBoom had to pop their BKBs defensively, and then they just got kited. That was a nicely played fight. Doom never came out, and killing the Rubik first removes their protection for getting the Necrophos out of trouble later. Would have needed that lift to get him away, but not available. And yeah, just... I mean, even when you're behind, if you're the one getting the jump and you surprise the enemy and you find the right targets, anything can happen.
I'm the one that inspired you, so I should take credit.
This is a beefy boy. Timber completes a heart.
Yeah, that's a lot of items.
4,000 health. Decent protective item against Necrophos, obviously. You just beef up so much that it takes a while to get you into that kill range.
Monet, he's going to get stomped. There's the Doom used with the Aghanim Scepter, and that's life number 1. The Lion dies as well, as now all the focus on the Timber Saw. Reaper Scythe not quite enough, but they will get the kill anyway. Continuing to chase because the Doom is still active, but Monet able to outskirt it a bit. And he will live for his second life, but a nice defense from BetBoom actually doing something.
That was a pretty big mistake from Aster there. They tried to go high ground.
Yep, good glimmer there. That might have been the one thing that saved. Okay, well, BeBoka gets deleted. Toronto Tokyo. They're going to find potentially SumaiL. They obviously don't have Doom for this fight, but the Infernal Blade doing massive damage.
Pure's going to BKB here.
SumaiL is going to get glimmered. Nightfall. Another Searing Chains onto 2. SumaiL doing a lot of work from the outskirt of the fight now. As Monet
Oh, they
He's going to be outnumbered. There's the Doom. Don't stand next to an ally. SumaiL does not like that. Pure pops the BKB trying to chase, but the PL is still super fast. But finally the Blink comes in with the War Stomp. Nightfall trying to help finish the job. This is a really tanky PL.
Pure's doomed.
He is going to be perfectly fine.
Wait, SumaiL is killing people. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it. And Pure, okay, SumaiL finally drops. That was the initial target at the start of the fight. Very scattered fight overall. And GPK forced to BKB. He might be in some trouble now, as both Monet and XXS are ready to fight him, and they're ready to burst him down. Ends up being a big kill from each side. And now the high ground for Aster. Despite being down 9K right now, we can see GPK has no buyback. But that's a nice steal from Rubik. See if it's enough to even remotely delay this fight. Fortification finally popped. And the TP coming in, so let's see if BetBoom still try to fight. It's 4v4. I feel like they have to defend here, but without the Doom, it's going to be difficult. Pure delaying it again, gets the Hoof Stomp with the Infernal Blade, but now he gets gone on, but we have more initiation coming in. Is XXS able to sidestep? Gets the Timber Chain away, the tower, and all these illusions being very annoying. Not the usual item that you'd see on a Morphling, though.
Oh, this is a big moment. XX. Oh, SumaiL!
Oh, bait out the Doom, but now they're going to have to try to run away. Another ward is already placed ahead of time. Pure does have Refresher, so he could go for another Doom here. He's in the corner. He's going to blink out. Now they're going to try to apply some pressure to XXS, who's completely surrounded. The BKB now popped onto Pure, but there's the second
Monet.
Doom. This time it is on the Phantom Lancer. There's the Reaper Scythe that deletes him, but Monet instantly buybacks. And now that they know that both Dooms are back, perhaps that's enough for Aster to continue on. Remember, SumaiL also has the cheese. So they are in fighting shape.
That was a really cool bait from SumaiL there, though. Didn't work out fully the way he had hoped. They'll get an exit kill on the Rubik at the very least, but yeah, the buyback on Monet is huge. They're waiting for there to be 6. They don't want to waste time.
I mean, that's the crazy thing, is that actually if they get that pool, it's not that far away from Block of Cheese. Yeah. I feel like
it could become a reality.
Probably still not worth it, even when you're that close. Just having this instant injection of, how much is it? Is it 400 HP? 900 HP heal. Would you like to make it a 500 shield instead? And SumaiL.
Aster got a base tower. Step number 1 of many.
They sure did, but there's the Doom from Pure. They want to kill off this Timber Saw, and they will do so.
That morph hits pretty hard.
Yes, indeed. He's turned into Timber himself, so they can chase. Pops the BKB now. Might have to go for this consolation prize in Baboka, but he actually hides in the trees successfully. Pretty good disengage from Aster. Finger of Death comes out. Doom's still there for Pure, and now they're going to focus everything onto the Oh, okay, that's just the Aegis. Got excited there.
If Monet dies again, he has no buyback.
Yep, he's still there, and
dead.
There's the Reaper Scythe. Down goes Monet. SumaiL, very ambitious TP. Gets off the Sleight of Fist, but that's only going to delay the other one. He's dead for 100 seconds as well. Pure getting all of the tips, and why not? That double Doom. I mean, that's the third time we've seen the double Doom in these fights, and this time it worked out splendidly for BetBoom. BetBoom, just like that, turn the tables again, and they have a good feeling that there's no buybacks here, so they could go for Throne, and I think they're correct. Baboka, he's nullified. Nice stop from Pure. Another Doom. That is the third Doom in just about a minute and a half. They're going to be able to kill 2 supports, both of whom have to buy back into the game. But in terms of building damage, this is irrevocable. Finally, a fortification comes out.
That's a new word. I learned something new today.
You didn't know that word?
Don't think so.
Really? That's surprising. We'll talk about that off camera. Irrevocable. And now the tier 4 towers have fallen. Last-ditch effort from Aster as SumaiL has another 15 seconds on the respawn timer. But it's not enough. BetBoom win 1 fight and win the game. This was a really interesting game, though, I have to say. Variety is good in Dota.
It is.
It was a very, very interesting game and how it developed.
Content with the carry Monkey King, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it could be either, but I generally lean towards Monkey King as a carry right now in general. I like that. The Shadow Demon save, that's really nice. That's like a less aggressive version in lane, but it just makes Legion's game even harder than I think it already was when they picked it.
First of all, as a hero in general, I would rather lose lane on Tide than on Legion. And secondly, in the scope of this game,
speaking of Legion, that's the first blood. Pure drops. GPK is pretty close on the CS. I mean, he was getting harassed a lot more, though. There's not really kill potential the other way around. As Pure, this looks to be his second death. He talked about how this might be a rough landing stage for him. Oh, wait. Okay, they do get him in the end. It's going to cost him Siamese Cat, though.
Pichu really wanted Monet to have that kill. Yeah.
Here's your favorite kind of correction.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew you were going to say it. And
Pure has to go get that Wizard Moon, and he does so successfully. XXS kind of baiting them under the towers. The Shadow Points has now continued to stack onto Toronto Tokyo.
This is gonna hurt.
TP from SumaiL, and he's going to belch his way to this kill.
Huh. I thought he was just going to walk in and scatterblast.
Well,
3K lead for Aster. It was 4K a moment ago. It'll be 4K again once this guy gets slapped back to the grave where he belongs, undying. Gonna wave goodbye to life. Okay, it was 4K for half a second, but it was there. I saw it. Now it's back.
Nice. Keep us updated.
Yes, 4K still. Shadow Demon gonna get initiated on here. Good damage.
Yeah,
Forge off GPK and run away.
Slowed temporarily, but actually...
You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I just had a little hiccup burp there.
Temporarily.
And Aster basically getting everything they want. I mean, the Shadow Demon somehow lives, although they are still chasing, I think.
Okay, well, he will die now.
All right, Stave will eventually find this kill.
Got him.
Very long, drawn-out fight.
But now he's in no man's land.
Yeah, won't be able to TP. Oh, okay, he's actually fine. Rubik goes the other way. But yeah, from BetBoom's perspective, as Nightfall...
That's a much bigger kill.
Oh, yeah.
Fight, but obviously connecting will be the challenge. Monkey King finds
Monet jumps right in on top of Save, but here is the duel with Blade Mail, but that's the BKB on Monet. He's going to right-click his way through and get the kill.
Save is not out of the
woods
yet.
No permanent damage, though. Did not actually win the duel as the Tombstone is played. Is that the stolen Tombstone? I believe so.
It is.
So now, good luck going to the Wukong's Command and Tombstone. You know, produces collective amnesia if you're on Radiant. You forget about certain objectives in the game.
I like this from BetBoom, by the way.
Smoke.
There's no Ravage.
BetBoom. Baboka is going to break it, though. XXS already used the blink on the other side. As we have the duel, and this should be a victory for Pure.
First winner of the game.
18 damage, because he did take that talent at level 10, and they're going to go for the Roche. Tombstone is placed, but that's now a buyback from Siamese Cat.
Still no, there's no Ravage, so they really want to maximize the output from this.
Over a minute with Ravage down. XXS is going to try to be the tanky boy that he is. Has the Meteor Hammer that he could just put in the pit, but getting there is the difficulty. Monkey King, this is going to be a nice advantage for Aster. Won't be able to fully see into the pit. The Nightfall going to get bashed. There's some vision coming in from Baboka, but the Roche does go down in favor of BetBoom. Mortimer's a little bit too late.
Oh, that's
now the jump by Nightfall with that fully picked up Aegis. Baboka hiding in the trees. He might actually be okay.
Wait, you can hide there?
Apparently.
Huh. Interesting.
So no deaths.
And now Snap
I would have fallen.
SumaiL drawing the line. Guys, it's Bounty Rune time. Let's go.
Oh, wait. He's going for it.
It's happening.
Oh, he's right on the doorstep.
Oh, no.
Pure, that's another camp. He's distracted. He's like a little child with a lollipop.
Little bit down.
You
left,
can do it, young
down.
man.
Warmer.
Close. Nightfall.
Scorching hot.
No. Yes! They've done it! They've doubled their bounty. Look at the goal.
He's counting on Baboka to cover him.
Both teams want to smoke. Aster knowing that the Aegis expired. BetBoom also knowing, I guess, but want to fight anyway without it. Maybe some items are now online. A couple BKBs available to them as XXS is going to break it up. Don't really want to initiate on him, I'm sure. He's less
tanky than usual Tides.
That is true. He did go for the sheep stick. Meteor Hammer build. Nightfall early BKB. Going to try to force it onto XXS, but there's the save. Wukong's Command from the sideline as well, but XXS gets taken out before the Ravage can come out. Nightfall burning to the Mortimer's Kisses. He's dead. Stuck inside that Wukong's Command for a little bit too long. So it's a 1-for-1 in favor of Aster, but they have expended a couple big ults. And GPK and company want to continue on. They're going to be able to kill Rubik. Although he steals
nice
the
deal.
remnants, nicely done. So Siamese Cat will live, and they're going to turn around
no.
to GPK instead. And here's the duel, but Pure is just completely surrounded, so won't be able to find that for himself. Attempting to TP, but the BKB runs out. This will cost him his life. A 4-for-1.
Trees to play in, and like you said, he can just play the map.
Oh, Mortimer's. Toronto Tokyo has to force staff, and he gets the seal totem off as well. The sheep already used from XXS, so a little bit of a blunder there.
That was very
They're able to
uneventful.
reset before that comes back off cooldown. He's just getting right-clicked, has to be a bit careful.
Uses a Lotus.
Oh, Rubik still morph. Does that still work the same way where it's permanent?
You mean attribute shift? Yeah.
Yeah, attribute shift.
If you still morph, I was expecting the game to crash.
All right, well, he has 2,600 HP now.
1 armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it is. Oh, they
Boca gets
Baboka.
found in the trees. That's a dual victory, but here comes the Ravage, and GPK is the bigger kill of the two. But that's going to be buyback from everybody, and GPK instantly comes back with the Remnant
Monet.
Monet, with the Wukong command BKB, trying to find some cover because he's
stolen
extremely
duel?
low. Duel
Really?
stolen. That's damage for Nightfall, apparently.
Oh, no.
Triple kill for Nightfall. Meteor Hammer is actually fully channeled, but Nightfall is continuing to decimate this fight. Ultra kill, make it a rampage. Nightfall just bends him over and has his way with him as Baboka now on the run. Oh, he actually gets the blink off.
He's still in trouble.
He is. Pure continuing to pursue. There's the sheep. Will it be a double rampage? No, it won't.
You thought about that?
Yeah. The 20 damage wouldn't have happened without Pure being in the game.
Oh, no.
Oh, instant sheep from XXX.
Oh, the force.
They try to telekinesis, but he actually pops the BKB
This is
and
good
the
news for
cheese.
BetBoom.
Duel is there, but the save comes out from the Shadow Demon. But they're still going to get the duel victory anyway. 80 seconds of no Monet. Nice counteraction by BetBoom as SumaiL attempting to get out of dodge.
That was a really important cheese.
Like he will. Toronto Tokyo and company looking to take out another member of Aster, and they do, and that should be a tier 2 tower as well.
And that is why they picked Legion.
Yeah.
Save them for a rainy day.
Should just bind that to every match at 37 minutes. Just look at the Lotus pool.
Pure.
Oh, they want to go in deep. Pure
Yeah, ST is in trouble. Oh, nice.
does have duel available. Blade Mail reflecting a bit there as Nightfall turns into the Snapfire. Wants to find some sort of a kill as XXX with a huge Ravage gets off the Meteor Hammer as well, and that spells doom for Pure. He does have his buyback, but can't really reconnect as quickly as he'd like. As Nightfall getting gone on. Now, they're not actually going to get the SyndereN because they go for the kills, but they do force out the Ravage.
That Hex is going to break things up. That you're not spotted.
Oh, look at that Lotus pool.
Look at him invading here, actually. You might be able to get down a ward, but they will deward this instantly.
Yep, they spot it.
They will not. They're very scared, but they will know.
Maybe they try
it.
to bait it, yeah. I think
will
this
know
is
it's here.
a potential bait. He's going to put down a Remnant, but they get off the Ravage. Do they have the lockdown and the damage? Little
Press the
Shredder's there, but
attack.
no. Disengage from BetBoom, and that is 2 spells down.
There is that Legion Commander play. Press the attack. They get him out of there. That's 1 Ravage down. He has Refresher. I don't know if BetBoom are aware of this. If they click him, they would be. They can obviously see it now as of
Oh,
last
the
patch.
Lotus. They finally take it. And with
Toronto
that, they're going to be
Tokyo.
punished. Nightfall. Grab ally nearby,
cuts
turns on
on.
the Monkey King. Beautiful balance strike onto 2. Little Shred doing a lot of damage right now to Pure, but he wins the duel against the Shadow Demon, and that's all that matters. Monet gets dropped as well, so 3 quick deaths for Aster, as SumaiL will have to try to fight his way out of this, but it ain't happening. A full team wipe for BetBoom. And now into the Roche Pit they go, but he's not up. 30 seconds left, which means they need to push. Buyback came out from the Rubik.
Couple of good duels.
Make it another one potentially. He wins it despite being disrupted the entire time. Only 1 member of Aster remains. They're going to pop their last fortification, likely of the entire game, as now Nightfall and company can just focus on the tier 4s and the Ancient behind it. And that should do it, as BetBoom impressing again, this time in a 2-0 victory. But Boca, they want to fountain farm him. They silence first and bring him down. Nightfall exiting, and that should do it. GGs are called. BetBoom winning 2.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I thought this game was going to be really difficult.